Hello, so one of these days I was playing with rigid bodies and I did this render right here. And today I want to show how I did it for you, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go on with the tutorial. I'll start by creating a new project, right? So trend general, and the first thing we're going to add is an icosphere, or an UV sphere. I'll choose the UV sphere because I don't know, it's the same. So I'll shade this move and go here to this like little world with something around it. I don't know. So you add rigid body and keep it active, and we'll add a floor, scale up, and bring the icosphere up, and let's play the animation. If you see, the ball isn't interacting with the floor because the floor needs to be a rigid body. But now if you add a rigid body, it will fall together. So what we need to do is change to passive, so it's like the floor. So now it will stay there and the ball will fall. Now I'll create a cube and go to front view, and I'll go to the X-ray and bring those two right over here, really close to the other two, like this. So then I'll press M and by distance, and then if you just bring this up, now it's two, so those two are just two now. And we'll bring this up over here like this, and we'll just change this to the 3D cursor and scale a little bit more up. Those rigid body stuff I prefer to do in a bigger scale because it works better. And yeah, I'll come here to this one and add the rigid body and set the passive, and then I'll come here and add a bevel modifier. I'll put like this amount and bring the segments up to 2. Now I'll shade this move, and if we play the simulation, the ball interacts with the ramp. Now scale on the X, the floor, so we have bigger place to go, and we'll create a little stack of cubes. So I'll go here, add a cube, go to front view, bring the cube up like so, and then bring the cube on the X until it's a little distance, a little bit away. And now we'll duplicate it on the Y, and then go 2 meters, and then I'll do this again, and then duplicate on the Y again, but to the other side, and then Shift R to repeat. Now I think I'll just scale them down because they're too big for what we're doing right here. So I'll change to 3D cursor because now we'll just keep on the floor and put like this size, and then I'll change back to the medium point and duplicate it on the Z. So and then I'll grab here and put right on top of it and Shift R. Oh wait, so then you need to duplicate on the Z, Shift, and then right here open, just play to see. Oh, nothing happens. Wait, I'll just duplicate once more, and I think that's a good stack. But now, as you can see, we forgot to add our rigid bodies, so just add to 1, keep at the default, and then select all the other ones and just deselect the plane. So you just need to find that one again here, and then go to object, find rigid body, and then add active. Or you can, if you change something, you can just copy from active. So now if we play the simulation, the ball hits it. But as you can see, the ball, it's not strong enough. Even if we bring it higher, it won't do anything to the stack of cubes. So we need to change here. I'll change to 50 kilograms, and then if you play again, you see it's much heavier and will destroy everything. So I'll bring just a little bit more, so 60, and then now you can see it worked perfectly. And now for the last part over here to the side, I'll just bring this over here to the X, and I will add a little goal. So I'll come here and scale on the X until it's really thin. Go on the Y, scale on the Y from the top view, this, and then I'll just go to X-ray mode and do a loop cut in the middle. Now, if we go to the top view, we can add a bevel. So we'll just press Ctrl B and bring it until it's a little bit bigger than the ball. Now we'll go to face select and select those two faces and extrude them out on the X until they're big enough, big as you like. So now we have a little goal, and we can bring it to the X right over here, something like this, and then bring on the Z. And now we can just, if you want, you can select out in edit mode and then bring over here this up on the Z until it's right here, the origin. And now if we bring down again, if we scale, you can see it will keep on the floor. So I'll scale up like this and bring a little bit back, and if you want you can make it higher, but I think that's good for now. And we can select this one, go to front view and X-ray view and select all of those, and then the triangle, and press Ctrl L and copy modifiers. So as you can see, now everything is beveled and we have our scene. But I forgot to add over here, so passive again, and if you come and play, you still have a problem because it's just making a box all around this object. So we need to change from convex hull to mesh. So now if we play again, it will work. So let's see. Yes. So depends on how big you do the stuff, it will react differently. But there's just one more thing before we go. That is, you press A and then you press Ctrl A, scale. And if your ball is not rolling properly like a ball, you can change here to sphere. Now we'll create a perfect sphere around it and it will roll as good as you want. Now we'll come back here, get the sphere, and for the shading I'll go really fast. So if you watch Ducky 3D, you'll know what I'm going to do. I even use some of his materials to do this. So I'll create a new material, choose metallic all the way up, and then put a color ramp, and then a noise texture, and bring here to the side and bring the factor right here, and the color to roughness. And I'll crank this to the middle so you can see how our texture is, and then bring the scale up, and the detail I would like to bring up, the roughness up too, and then I'll bring this color a little bit like so it's not completely black, and this one I'll bring to until it's right here. Then now we have the material for this, and the other materials I just came here, created a new material, came to the base color and changed it to some of them to blue, and the other materials I just put it to so I just copied this material and change it to orange color. So, and I ran it on cycles because it just looks better. And for the lights, I just added a sun. Came here to light and sun and rotate it until I like it. And then I came here to the light setups and bring the strength up to 2. So yeah, that's it. That's how you do this project. If you don't like this yet, you can just come here and bring the roughness colors up or down. And for the background, I just got this. I just made another plane and grabbed on the Y, rotated on the X 90 degrees, scale up until the camera couldn't see it anymore. And the camera, I just came to the camera and then over here to add object constraint, and then copy location, and then brought it over here to the sphere, and then offset and bring to 7 so we can see right here, scale up, and then I added a track 2 and then the sphere again. So now if we can just bring it far away with G and then middle mouse button, and then rotate it until you like it. And now if we play, I will just go to Eevee so you can see better. I will destroy everything, hit the block falls, and that's it. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. If you like my content, please go to my Patreon and support me. There are still 5 people left on the red one. You can see what is good about it if you go into link in the description.